there. Okay, so without taking any further time, we are starting with the session on role of DST in promoting entrepreneurship. So when we talk of Department of Science and Technology or any government funding, we talk of we start with the landscape of it. So for discussing that landscape, I will first like to use this board. Then I will come to the website for showing you the concern from where you have to apply for the funding and for which programs you can get the funding. So when we, my voice will be audible from there also. Okay, when we talk of any funding from the government of India, okay, when we say Department of Science and Technology, Department of Science and Technology has a board. I'm talking in context of, I will be talking in context of entrepreneurship. Why entrepreneurship? Sometimes, many times it happens that for a wrong, for a right reason, many times it happens that for a right reason, we approach a wrong body. So we have our experiences to be negative one. And so we say that no, government system is not working, that body is not working. I will share one of the experiences. One of the participants in one of my programs came and he said, sir, I wish to get a program sponsored. So he said, I called NISBD. NISBD is National Institute of Small Business Development, National Institute of Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development. So he said, earlier nobody was picking the phone, and when somebody picked up the phone, they said, we are conducting one training program, and then why don't you attend our training program? So he said, after 2-3 months, again I called NISBD. I wish to know how to get the program funded. So again, he said, I got a reply that we are going to conduct another program on entrepreneurship. Why don't you go for, you come for attending that program? Sure, welcome. Please continue. Okay. Okay, please continue. We have Honorable Director Dr. Puri.
Please continue. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
No formality.
Okay. Then again I got a call from that participant said, again I called NISBD, and I got a response that why don't you come? We are going to conduct a program on entrepreneurship. Why don't you come for our training?
Amardev, can you connect 1-2 centers just for checking?
Sure, sir.
Please.
We have
question answers, no?
Sure. Gandhi Engineering College, our director sir is there, and he wished to check out whether you are connected to us or not. Please.
Where Gandhi Nagar?
It is Odisha.
Odisha.
It is in Odisha.
Okay.
Gandhi Engineering College. Gandhi Engineering College. Sure. You have to unmute your mic, sir. Sure.
Hello.
Hanji, we are getting you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Should we ask?
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How is the quality of audio video?
Yes, sir. Good, sir.
Since yesterday after inauguration, what?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. From yesterday, in comparison to yesterday, this today the audio and video part is good, sir. In our side and also from your side also good, sir.
Okay. Morning session are taken. Have you attended that session?
Yes, sir. The SK Dhamaja sir have taken that first session class, sir.
Today morning.
Today morning. No, yesterday I'm saying.
Sir?
Yesterday.
Sir. Yes, sir. MP Punya first half director, sir, honorable director, sir, have taken that class.
Yes. So what was the conclusion of that session?
Sir, from that session, we have got information regarding how our ecosystem, entrepreneurship related ecosystem should be spreading over to our educational system. And also, we have an idea about NITT Chandigarh. And on my one personal request that, sir, recently in our QIP list for PhD program, that NITT Kolkata have having on that list. So my request is, if NITT Chandigarh is also provide the scope for teachers, degree college, engineering college lecturers go for PhD enrollment through QIP in NITT Chandigarh, then it's better because more and more faculty is interest for that, sir.
Okay, actually we are coordinating QIP scheme for polytechnics, and now we have applied for engineering college teachers also. Hopefully by next year we'll be having that facility. So at present all the polytechnic teachers are eligible to take admission, and even for whole country we are coordinating that scheme. So by 2017 NIT Chandigarh will also be the part for PhD to engineering college teachers.
Yes, sir. Yes, and also, sir, that yesterday session have information about the knowledgeable regarding how we can take over the classroom and what are the different methodologies to approach to the students to active on the process of their practical things and practical hands-on. And it's a really good session and knowledgeable session, sir.
Chalo, thank you very much. Please connect with other
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, bye.
We come to the Sati, Vidisha, Madhya Pradesh. I request the local coordinator over there to say few words to connect to us, or anybody else who is coordinating the today's scenario. Abhishek ji, are you there? You have to unmute the mic, sir.
Abhishek, good morning. Are you able to listen? Mic में problem आ रही इधर अपने को they are able to listen? Okay. Another institute.
And third MMU का भी.
चलो कोई बात MMU.
Okay, MMU Mulana, are you with us? You have to unmute your mic. Your mic is mute, so you have to unmute. Okay. Now you can speak.
Good morning.
Again, you have to press unmute.
Yes.
No, it is not coming.
यहाँ से करो. उधर से ही होगा.
Okay, your mic is mute. You have to unmute it. Can you check out the settings over there at your end? Okay.
बताओ आप बताओ.
Yes.
सर आप ना स्क्रीन से माइक अनम्यूट कर लीजिए. स्क्रीन पे रेड कलर से अनम्यूट आ रहा होगा.
राइट साइड पे.
ये सर अनम्यूट हो गया है.
Okay. Please tell me how were the sessions today?
Sorry sir.
Morning session. How were the session?
That's good sir.
Your quality of audio, video, everything is good. You are able to receive us properly.
Yeah sir.
Any suggestion?
No sir.
Okay. चलो ठीक है. Okay. ठीक है. ये सेंटेंस कनेक्टेड है आपके. चलो ठीक है. Please continue.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, we resume back to the session. In the meantime, we have connected MMU Maulana Ambala also, MMU. I'm just going to give a restart to my session. So it was on a role of DST in promoting entrepreneurship. So my motive was to share with you that many a times it happens that we go for a wrong purpose to a wrong agency. So we have to identify that for which of our purpose, which agency is the right one. So in context of entrepreneurship, I was going to talk about. So I was sharing one example. I was taking one example. One of the participants in one of my programs, he came to our program and he was while informal discussions, he shared that, so I wish to conduct a program sponsored by DST, and I contacted somebody from NISBIRD. I tried to establish a contact with NISBIRD, but they asked me, or they suggested me to come in one of their training programs. But they didn't guide them. They didn't share the information how he can get the program funded. So again, he said after several months or several weeks, he said again I called, again I got the same response. So he was of a point of view, sir, why this system is not working. So I explained to him that first we have to understand the entrepreneurship landscape in context of entrepreneurship support system landscape in India. So how it is laid out, so that we should be able to approach the right agency for the right kind of support. So when we say DST, so I'm talking in context of entrepreneurship only. DST has made national it has under the DST there is a board called National Science and Technology Entrepreneurship Development Board, NSTEDB. Then NSTEDB coordinates the fundings for different entrepreneurial activities. So under NSTEDB, when you talk of, so we have different types of organizations that are working in the domain of entrepreneurship promotion or entrepreneurship education promotion or promotion of activities pertaining to entrepreneurship or hand-holding and other kinds of activities. So let us take an example. For example, one institute is NITTR. We are saying it to be NITTR Chandigarh. I have to make it somewhat small because the board is breadth is less. So let us have it to be NITTR Chandigarh. Then we have another level. I am placing it to be NISBAT that I was talking about, National Institute of Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development. Then we take another organization, that is EDI Ahmedabad. That's it. So it has to be a broader list in that scenario. So I am extending downwards since the space is not there on right side. So EDI Ahmedabad. Then we have say NITCON, NITCON, North India Technical Consultancy Organization, from which we have already invited Bilbirji that is unable to come today. So NITCON. Then we have say HIMCON, Himachal Pradesh Consultancy Organization, HIMCON. Then we say certain other regional center for entrepreneurship developments are there. Hardicon is there, Hartron is there under Hardicon. So let us take it to be Hardicon, we place in under this category. Then we have RCEDs, Regional Centers for Entrepreneurship Developments. Then another we have say RCDs ke ilawa, away from RCEDs we have IEDs in different state wise. You must be knowing in eastern states we have IED, Lucknow is there in Uttar Pradesh. Institute for Entrepreneurship Development, IED, for an example in Lucknow. Then we have certain private bodies like SIMCO, Central Information for Central Industrial Management Consultancy Organization, SIMCO Kanpur, and several others are there. So what is the difference between each types of these organizations? I will briefly elucidate over here. So one thing is that when we talk of NITTR Chandigarh, so when we say NITTR Chandigarh, the Entrepreneurship Development and Industrial Coordination Department over here is one sub-department like any other department, electronics engineering, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, computer science engineering, over here in NITTR Chandigarh. So main mandate of the NITTR Chandigarh is to train the technical teachers, polytechnic and engineering college teachers. So my role in EDIC department, one is to conduct the training programs for the faculty of engineering and polytechnic colleges. Another, for example, if institute examination has to be conducted, some conference has to be conducted, maybe by some other department. So I have to share that responsibility also. So this my department is not only dedicated to, whole institute is not only dedicated to entrepreneurship alone. This department is, but not the whole institute. So we are a subset of that complete unit. So we have to work in line with that vision and mission. That's it. So if as per the marked guidelines, so what I am doing, I am using DST sponsored program to train the faculty from engineering and polytechnic colleges. So if somebody calls me that, sir, you give us the fund, I can't give the fund, because my purview is to conduct a training program. That's it. So now we come to the NISBT. It is National Institute of Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development. BU for business. National Institute of Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development, based in New Delhi. So when we talk of NISBT, NISBT and Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India. EDI, it is termed as EDI, but it is Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, based in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. So when we say EDI, so EDI is a body that is working as a self-financed category. They are raising their own funds through conduct of different international programs and postgraduate programs for Indian students and foreign students, other country nationals. For example, they are running postgraduate diploma in management. They have different kinds of department on entrepreneurship, social entrepreneurship, different kinds of departments are there. So in that case, EDI, and they are conducting programs sponsored by ITEC also, Ministry of External Affairs also. So when we talk of EDI, what DST has done, NST EDB has done, they have made EDI Ahmedabad as NIMAT. जो NST EDB की फंडिंग होगा पूरे इंडिया में डिसर्मिनेट, उसकी जो मॉनिटरिंग है, that is done by EDI Ahmedabad. That responsibility lies with the EDI Ahmedabad. So NIMAT full form is National Implementation and Monitoring Agency for Training. NIMAT is National Implementation and Monitoring Agency for Training. So EDI Ahmedabad is acting as NIMAT. So if any organization, any college, engineering, polytechnic, or any science college in India, from India, any part of the India, from any state, wish to apply for any kind of funding, National Implementation and Monitoring Agency for Training, NIMAT. If any engineering college, polytechnic, or science college, pan India, from any state, any district of the India, has to apply for any funding for conducting a training program, if that college wishes to get that funding, he has to apply through EDI. Either directly he can apply to EDI, or they can apply through NISBT also. NISBT has a one link where you can forward your application to NISBT, but ultimately that will be routed to the concerned SB Singh, who is heading that project, sitting in EDI. So that if you apply to NISBT also, that will automatically then in turn will go to EDI. So NISBT has its own routine work. For example, they used to provide funding for setting up of innovation and entrepreneurship development. NST EDB funds innovation, setting up of innovation and entrepreneurship development cells. They provide funding for that also. AICT also provides. But here I am talking only of that is relevant to you for getting the funding for conducting a programs for your students or for teachers, just like I am doing. So EDI Ahmedabad is there. Then NISBT is there. It is clear. So what EDI do? EDI calls for proposals, pan India. So NITR has applied. So in the same way, there are several other organizations. We call it just NITCON, North India Technical Consultancy Organization. This is a organization that is raised by the mutual investment by the banks, different financial institutions. So what the NITCON do? NITCON's major work is to provide consultancy to the industry in project report preparation, maybe in energy conservation, industrial consultancy they do. For example, NITCON is providing consultancy to many industries in Ludhiana, and they do hand-holding for the students also. They help in setting up their business ventures and take it forward. Then third thing, they also do the programs like us. They apply to EDI, for a funding, they conduct a program. But we have to here discuss, or I would like to share here one important point. When I will be discussing the EDI Ahmedabad, we will be going to the website of EDI Ahmedabad. So there are 4 to 5 different kinds of programs they fund. One is EAC, 3 days program, Entrepreneurship Awareness Program. Another is say EDP, Entrepreneurship Development Program, 1 week. Third is your 2 weeks FDP, Faculty Development Program, that I am doing. And there is another, they do it for Women Entrepreneurship Development Program, Women EDP, or they do Technical Entrepreneurship Development Program also, TEDP. That is for 6 weeks, in which you have to have a industry partner. So we have to understand our strengths. For example, when Nitcon will apply, they will apply for a TEDP. Why? They have a strong industry linkage. They are sitting, working closely with the industry. So they, for example, I attended one program of Nitcon in Jalandhar. It was on computer hardware and networking. So they have tied up with one company who is working in hardware repair and maintenance. So 2-week input was say from EDI as per theoretical inputs, 2 to 3 weeks, and half fixed weightage was to the industry contents, that partnership content. So they go for applying for TEDP. For example, we at NITR, we have the expertise in training, designing and conducting programs for faculty members. So there are more chances that we will get funding if we apply for a FDP. So we apply for FDP. But if they wish to apply for FDP, it may be tough for them to get the teachers for 2 weeks for a training program. That's it. So in the same, we do not have any strict guidelines. We do not wish that actual entrepreneurship should be there. It is their basic purpose is to create awareness. So for EAC, they say any polytechnic, any engineering college, any science college can directly apply. And you in your colleges, you can apply for, better is that you apply for EAC and FDP. And if you have some industry connect, it is better that you go for TEDP also. But you can start small. For example, you have this kind of training program. You have basic awareness level. You can be coordinators in your colleges. Then you can get a funding for say 1 or 2 or 3 EAC. Then subsequently you can go for FDPs and TEDPs, depending upon the infrastructure and other facilities at your
This TEDP is Technical Entrepreneurship
Development Program. That's it. Then we have HIMCON is in the same way is very playing crucial role in Himachal. Hardicon is playing in Haryana. So Simco Kanpur, I have mentioned here some other names also. Simco is some person who has retired from say government position or some other organization. He has set up his own organization or he has set up his own consultancy. So they are also getting the funding, showing their proven track record in working for the cause of entrepreneurship promotion. So IEDs are there. Another is there. In state level, you have Institute for Entrepreneurship Development. So what the role of IED is that IEDs are also another institute like EDI Ahmedabad, but at the state level. These are at the state level. The whole institute mandate is to work for the activities pertaining to entrepreneurship. So they will organize, for example, 20-25 faculty members are there. They are there. All faculty members are working for the entrepreneurship program. They will be conducting training programs. They will be creating awareness programs. All those kind of things they will be doing. So this was the basic thing I wish to explain to you. So,
which state is taking over lead? Which state of the
sorry, sir, we will take it in afterwards, in the break, because since you are late, so I will be not in a position to handle your query this time. Okay, so when we say, when we talk of this landscape, so here I made this only because if I say I go to a Simco or RCED, you fund us a program, they will not do it. So if you have to get a program funded, you have to go to the EDI or you have to apply to NISBET right channel. But awareness level should be with you. Otherwise, if you say to NITR, Amardev, give us the funding, I will again popularize my program only. I will say, come to my program, then I will share the knowledge. But normally we do not do it. If anybody calls me off the track also, if he is not a participant to my training program, we guide them that this is a landscape, this is how you have to move forward. So now I am going to take you to the website of EDI Ahmedabad, from where I will show you all the performers, what kind of performers are there, what kind of programs are there. All details are available on the website, but since maybe as a first time visitor, you may not be knowing from which column to go where. So they have renovated, restructured their website. They have come up with a new website. So I'm going to show you that website. I'm going to show you that performers. All the suggestive contents, reading materials, all things are available over there. So there is nothing rocket science in that. It can't be done by any normal engineering college or a polytechnic. Maybe some of you must be doing it. I know Gandhi Engineering College is conducting entrepreneurship awareness camps. I was having an interaction with local coordinator over there. May I open a Google Chrome? Mozilla. Now I'm going to take you to the website of EDI, Entrepreneurship Development of India. It is www.ediindia.org. Earlier it was on the left column. So they have, for example, when you go to the website of EDI, so they have different kind of centers. I'm going to zoom it in. For example, they have different kinds of courses, diploma in entrepreneurship development and business management. They have centers as some of the centers listed over here. I hope this is visible now. Okay, they have centers as entrepreneurship and education and research, micro enterprises, microfinance and sustainable livelihood, SMEs. They have SMEs and business development services. They have Center for Cluster Competitiveness and Growth and Technology. They have a Center for Social Entrepreneurship and Corporate Social Responsibility. They have a Women Entrepreneurship and Gender Studies Center. And also in their postgraduate diploma in business management, students have actually to register a company when they are doing their project work. It is mandatory as a part of their curricula that when they are doing their project work, it has to be they have to register a company. So in Gujarat, it is there. The registration process for registering a firm is online. So it is under the e-governance preview. So they have made it mandatory for the students. That is, the students learn actually during on the campus. Once they go into the market, they have to do. They have to implement. When you go down that website, you have special projects. International programs is there. Another is special projects. So you have to click on that special projects. So when you click on the special projects, so you have different these kind of projects they are handling. I'm again zooming in. So different kinds of project what they are handling are. They are government EDI as DST agency. Government of India appoints EDI as NRO for SVEP, DST ISTED project, and certain other Accenture and EDI to impart skills to succeed. So there are several programs. So the program for relevant for us is EDI as DST agency. EDI, Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, as Department of Science and Technology agency. So when you click on that, you will have the complete details of that about the project. Then program calendar. Program calendar means DST NIMAT 2016-17 to which institutions the programs have been sponsored. For example, this program we are conducting over here, it must be mentioned over there that this year's FDP on business startup and social entrepreneurship is scheduled at NITA Chandigarh from 19 to 30th September. So they maintain a calendar also, it is there. From that calendar, you can see all the programs being conducted in different states or different colleges, those whose funding have been, proposals have been accepted. Then they have third is EAC, schedules and reference material. What are the different tentative schedules and reference material to be used during the program. Then they have EDP, the women EDP, TEDP, schedules and reference materials. Then they have FDP, faculty development programs, schedule and reference materials, performers for statement of program completions. Once you have complete a program, for example, this program I complete or EAC you complete within 1 week, you have to send a 1-page report to them that you have successfully completed the program over there. There is certain details to be sent over in that performance. Then EAC performer post program report is there. Within next following 1 month or so, 20 or days or 1 month, you have to send the complete post program report with photographs, with as per their format, with the credentials of the speaker, with a list of participants, with feedback forms. You have to send all to them, because it is as per the memorandum of understanding signed between you, your organization, and the EDI Ahmedabad. Then EDP, WEDP, TEDP performer for post-program report. Then FDP performer for post-program report. Then progress report format, feedback summary, sample of EAC. When we talk of progress report format means when you conduct a TEDP, so EDI expect that some of your trained person should have entered into entrepreneurship. So they ask for a follow-up action even after 1 year, 2 years. What is your follow-up period you have fixed, and what is the actual development in from that perspective. So when you click on the about the project, you have all the. Can we remove this? Okay. Okay. I somewhat zoomed out. Okay, so here when we talk of NIMAT, they have introduced it, that National Science and Technology Entrepreneurship Development Board, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India has appointed EDI Ahmedabad as NIMAT for the following programs. So the programs are EACs, Entrepreneurship Development Program, and Women EDPs, Technology Based Entrepreneurship Development Program, and Faculty Development Program. Then here they have mentioned also that EDI as NIMAT will coordinate and monitor the above programs for promoting entrepreneurship amongst science and technology target group. Science and technology means BSc colleges who are running non-medical and with science disciplines can also apply. Science and technology target group through HRD, Human Resource Development, and Entrepreneurship Development Strategy at the national level. It will also work as vital link between the NST EDB and ED Entrepreneurship Development Cells, STEPS, Science and Technology Entrepreneurship Parks, state ED organizations that I have talked about, IEDC, Institute of Entrepreneurship Developments, NGOs, and other implementing agencies for conducting the above said programs. The major role of NIMAT is towards coordinating, organizing advisory committee meetings, and conducting monitoring committee meetings, preparing progress reports from time to time, and submitting the same to NST EDB. And then they have mentioned again is that, I have zoomed it in, they mentioned it that expression of interest. When you have to apply, institutes, organizations, agencies interested in conducting any of the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India sponsored program can submit their detailed proposals to EDI on or before 31st January 2016. So if you wish to apply it for your college, so it is a peak time, it is September, you can prepare in October, November. So January, before 31st January, you have to apply. And the proposals hard copy are to be submitted to the EDI in the prescribed performer available, which can be downloaded. Abhi wo main aapko dikhaunga. And for details, you can contact or you have to send the proposal to Shri S.B. Sareen, who is the project director and member secretary DST NIMAT project, Entrepreneurship Development of India. Website address is there, whole postal address is there, phone number, email is there. So first we will start with basic we start with EAC. When you click on the link Entrepreneurship Awareness Camp, so what have they done? They have put a सजेस्टिव कंटेंट आल्सो स्टूडेंट्स के लिए होता है। तो स्टूडेंट्स के लिए होता है और इसमें एक 2000 इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग 2013 में एक मीटिंग हुआ था, तो आईडी यूपी लखनऊ ने कोऑर्डिनेट किया था। उसमें सारे एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में जो एक्टिव एक्सपर्ट्स है पैन इंडिया, दे वर इनवाइटेड। तो उन्होंने सजेस्टिव कंटेंट को मॉडिफाई किया था, रिफाइन किया था, बिकॉज इट वाज रिफाइंड आफ्टर सेवरल ईयर्स। तो इसको अपडेट किया था एज ऑन द करंट time need for FDP also, TEDP also, and I've also got opportunity to be a part of that workshop. So when we talk of this is suggestive one. They say if you do not have any basic knowledge, you can use this as such, or you can add some more elements. For example, sometimes I use some of the components from here, some innovative I add from myself. Experts should be from your local. It can be. It depends upon your person to person, because for example, I can afford, I can use some funding from NITTR. So we invite experts from, say, a good organization also. So we will discuss off the track, because when you conduct a program, it normally, it doesn't seem that for EAC earlier funding was 13,500, and now they have made it to be 20,000. But normally when you conduct a program, sometimes it takes 30,000 rupees. 3030, how you have to manage. So it depends what kind of system you are into, what kind of sport alternate you can raise. So for some programs it is a good sport, for FDP it is a good sport, for TEDP it is a good sport, but for EAC they have kept it to be a meager one. Why meager one? Because they have not tightened they're flexible also, because they are not asking very much tight about the results, outcomes, how many entrepreneurs are there. Their basic motive is that awareness should be there. So in that case, for example, if you have good links with your NGOs, some people who are socially oriented, and those who can come for a maybe token honorarium also. It depends because if you invite somebody from Delhi, so if he says I can come only by air, the whole expense will be into that only. So that strategies you have to use, that is again based on your, you have to identify locally. But if you can manage, if you have strong relations, then you can invite from other also. I do it, I manage in my programs, because quality, again, you have to ensure the quality also. It should not be that you have to conduct a program only. For example, maybe the professor from IIM Shillong may not be able to join us on Monday, but I am trying for another professor who is from IIT Kanpur. So because same level I am trying to maintain in my program. So you have to adjust many things accordingly. So that is there. So when we talk of this suggestive time schedule is there, when we talk of this. So if we, I will just zoom in if it is visible. Mostly it is basic one is you have to provide the background of Indian values, vision, entrepreneurship, identification of business opportunities, technology based R&D labs and other institutions on choice of technology, how to start a SSI, financial aspects of SSI, schemes of assistance that has been covered by Dr. Dhameja. So these are the basic level, creativity and innovation, knowledge on basic knowledge on intellectual property. So these kind of are there. And at the same time, they followed by this tentative schedule, they have provided all the reference material also. This booklet is already available. Sometimes we say we need a resource material. Resource material is good. When we invite expert, we request them that you share your PPTs with us. But it is already designed, very good booklet of 82 pages of our EAC is designed by Government of India and the NST-EDP, and it has been placed on website also. So any students, any of your teachers can use this booklet, in which they have different kind of tests also. So you want to start your own enterprise, questionnaires are there. So basic knowledge, whole booklet is available. So it can be used as a source material also. You can use your internal faculty also as a resource person in these programs. For example, in this program, we are acting as a resource person. Dr. Dhameja is a resource person. Professor G.S. Sani is a resource person. Poonam Sayal ma'am is a resource person. For example, now you are getting this training program in EAC, you can be a potential resource person for your college, for entrepreneurship awareness camp or FDP or this kind of program. हाँ, that's it. हाँ, it is on you. It is on you. It is on you. It is on you. हाँ, हाँ. That's it. That's it. हाँ.
Disadvantage from involving some, as this was question from faculties, we are delivering all this from books or maybe net.
That's it.
Unless until there is experience hand who has
That's
actually
it.
gone
No,
through the process.
that's it.
Because there is a huge difference what we are learning on net and what we are learning from books.
No. One more thing is there. One more thing is there. Maybe you are not having that kind of interaction with the industry, but that is not necessary. All faculty members are not having. Maybe no. It is no. You can't say that. You can't say that. There is in NITR also, civil engineering department is doing a consultancy of more than 1 crore rupees. That is entrepreneurship. So that is another thing. That is another thing. When I support a person who is working as a gatekeeper and he wishes to set up his own startup. So how to secure a loan when the persons are turning them down from zero to how to run a shop to how to build a small business. So you can't say, we can't make it as a generalized statement. It can be specific in most of the cases, we may say.
Even if you say you are guiding somebody,
So,
but you are not going to the field. He is going to the field. He has the first-hand experience what is happening in the field. You don't have experience.
no, you have to. For example, when Ajay, sir said Ajay, when Ajay has to open his own company, when he has to gather students, so we sat together. I said, what help you need? Share with me. So he said, I need to strategize. How should I approach the colleges? How should I approach the candidates? So what I did, all the invitations schedules that I use, I have designed through 2 years of my experiences. I sat together with him. I gave him without any hesitation that this is my work. It should not be there. So somebody has to handholding you have to do, because he may be having a technical skill, but he may not be having a drafting skill. That's it. So when I go, for example, I conducted a EAC, 1-day EAC at GPW Kandaghat. So I took Ajay for a 1-day excursion over there. So I assigned him a session over there. So I judged his skills. I suggested him the feedbacks. Then again, I gave him an opportunity in an ICT-based program. Those 2nd to 6th May, I conducted on FDP on Global Business Foundation skills, ED and Global Business Foundation skills, and he did it wonderfully well. We sat together, we streamlined his presentations, how he went into the field, what were the difficulties we put into that presentation. So it is there. So we can't journalize it. Maybe still these kind of things have to come up. For example, since it is an ICT portal, we can't narrate all the things over here. But for example, many times there are persons who are working in government colleges and they have very strong industry linkage, but they are not doing openly. They're doing consultancy under the table because they are not consultancy norms in the government. There are no consultancy distribution norms in the government. They are underutilized. Maybe your experience says that, but my 4 years of experiences, I have seen many people from the government colleges who are very much competent and doing wonderful jobs. They come to my programs. I'm surprised to see, but they are not able to be used positively in the system because we do not have those kind of policies in our colleges. But we have to come up with. For example, Mulana is a private college. Sati is they can do it. But in your case, it may be tough. But you can do it if you raise a voice that we wish to have this kind of thing. But it is not there. It is not there. It is there. In NITR is there.
One government employee who's a businessman,
Yes,
he does only either the business or he does the service only. He's doing unfair with something else.
No.
If he's a businessman, he's not doing fair with
It's job.
If I'm a faculty doing business, I'm not a faculty.
Then इसमें consultancy आपका होना चाहिए. That's why I said ना, there should be a channel. So NITR has a channel. Consultancy. All IITs have a consultancy channel. They have no IITs. That's why their teachers are satisfied. They do not go for corruption. Corruption is where where you do not have a channel. You do not allow your people to expand, and that is the reason of downfall of educational system in India. If you do not allow your faculty to work in collaboration with industry, then why the industry will come to you? Simple one basic question is. So many examples are there, but since time is short, so we can discuss in lunch. So I will suggest you also. To me, twice a company has come that why don't you give a diploma certificate program to our employees? It was surprising for me that industry is coming to me, and can you set an arrangement with NITR that they can do it? But it can't be done due to some other administrative reasons. But if we turn their approach, turn their request, why they will come again? Or why they will give employment to our students? No. That was on a personal relation. And how I established that relation? From one of that faculty member only, from a government system. उसने कहा सर विजिट मैं करवा दूं, मैंने करवा दो. जब विजिट करवा दिया वहाँ पे मेरा स्किल था कि उनके एचआर से मीटिंग किया, एचआर से एक अच्छा रिलेशन एस्टेब्लिश हुआ, फ्रीक्वेंट टॉक हुआ. उन्होंने कहा कि हमें सर आप 2-3 पॉलिटेक्निक्स के बच्चे दिला दो. अब मैं चाहूँ कि नेटर में तो पॉलिटेक्निक है ही नहीं. मैंने एक EAC कंडक्ट किया था हिसार में आज से 3-4 साल पहले. वहां पे मेरे बच्चे टच में थे. मैंने फोन लगाया कि कल सुबह इंटरव्यू में पहुंच जाओगे? सर कहते बताओ, रात को बस में बैठा देते हैं. वो बैठ गए, पहुंच गए. I did my job is with the NITR, but I worked for that polytechnic. बच्चे गए, industry got satisfied, then they gave me another option. Then they gave me a third, fourth option also, but वो मैं exploit ही नहीं कर पाया. That is an Austrian-based company having more than 60 plants worldwide, and they are having 3 plants in India, two in Bhaddi, one was in Hyderabad if I am not wrong, and वो सिलवासा में एक और प्लांट लेना चाह रहे थे, और वो कह रहे थे कि आप नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट है, आप ट्रेनिंग्स करते हो, तो मेरे को गुजरात या महाराष्ट्र साइड के किसी ट्रेनिंग एंड प्लेसमेंट ऑफिसर का नंबर दे दो कि हम वहां पे नया प्लांट खोलना चाह रहे हैं और वहां पे 12 से 13 कैंडिडेट चाहिए. But due to my over involvement over here in my job, I was unable to give them. But it is not there. It is there. अगर मैं वो उनके लिए करता तो मे बी और कई डोर्स खोलते. That's it. So it depends upon individual to individual, because that I do out of my assigned roles. I do in the evenings. That's it. Okay. Okay, then we talk of EDP. Okay, another thing is that I would like to suggest is, as we have hit at this point, many times it is happening that different ministries, different agencies of the government of India are working in isolation. Schemes are there. For example, when there was a push by World Bank that we have to work on solar energy. So there was last year there was only some slot was open where you can submit a proposal for developing a course material for solar energy training programs. You can be a partner in developing a course material. So maybe a teacher is good in designing a course based on the latest trends, but we are not aware of it. And can't it be linked with the entrepreneurship? Solar is an emerging field. So many a time what happens is we work in isolations. We do not cross-link. So effective teacher role is you have to oversee, you have to analyze all the things, and you have to try to establish link. So what I did, these 3 entrepreneurs are working in NITR startup. How can I help them, connect them with some other person who is in need of them? For example, they are conducting a training program. There was another person who said that there is another body of Reserve Bank of India. They have made him as a nodal coordinator for spreading financial literacy in the country for certain program. For each program, they will give certain fund to him. But they will give fund to him only because he has proven his track record. Because he has been a senior position with Standard Chartered at HDFC. They will not give to Ajay or Saurabh. So what I did, I said, sir, why don't you give delegate some of the programs to these people? And I said to them, when you go for conducting a program for students in some college, you reserve a 40-minute session on financial literacy. 25 is the captive audience. You can have 2 sessions in a day with different set of ideas. And if you get a 5-10,000 rupees or something like that. Your traveling expense will be money. So you have to do hand holding in different means. Then in the same way, industry, they have a good fund. So I correlated, can we have those programs of him for the industry? Industry is having a strength of 400 people. 400 divided by 25, say. How many batches? That's it. It's a business for another person. I am linking it. What benefit I will get out of it? When I have to do some good project proposal, that person to whom I am assisting, that is a pass out of, say, I am Cozy Code, he will not charge any consultancy fee to me. He will be acting as an expert for my session, practical. I may work as a trainer with him in my with due approval from my institution. That is there. So you have to see as per your limits also. You have to see what are your family conditions, I say, because at different age groups, you have different kinds of responsibilities. That's it. You have to see what kind of time, for example, sir was saying to me yesterday, your family is in Jalandhar, it is very tough for you. So I said, sir, no, sir, it is good. Because she's also living a happy life and I am also living a happy life. And in the same time, I'm at that same time, I am focusing on career. And I am able to help the mass audience. That's it. So that is out of the way, but just a glimpse I wish to give it to you, how it can be done. Okay, so suggested time schedule for entrepreneurship development programs, EDP or women EDP, we say. Schedule, tentative time schedule is there. So they have given all module wise tentative time schedule and followed by a course material. It is also available on the website of the EDI. Then we have third one is for FDP. FDP is your, as we are doing it, you are experiencing it, you must be going through the schedule. This kind of schedule we have planned it. So their schedule is also good. We have also planned in alignment to this schedule. So I will just show you. This is a one page performer of statement of program completion. What we talk of. That is their name of the organization, which organization that was the conducting organization. Just NIIT Chandigarh will be there. In case you are the conducting organization, your name will be there. Then program, whether it was a EAC, whether it was a EDP, whether it was a women EDP, whether it was a TEDP, whether it was a FTP. Then program location. What is the program location? NIIT Chandigarh is there. Maybe it is outstation. We can have this program at some other college also. For example, 2 years back we had it at Mirabai also. This kind of program. The name of the trainer, motivator, coordinator, who is the main coordinator of the program. Then date of the launching of promotional activities, when you start sending the emails and all. Date of selection, when you got the confirmed the participants. Date of the commencement of the program. Date of the completion. ये इसमें है कि कई बार ऐसा होता है कि जैसे निटर है, निटर ने क्या किया कि हमने किस दिन से डायरेक्टरेट्स को चिट्ठियां भेजनी शुरू कर दी, कॉलेजेस को चिट्ठियां भेजनी शुरू कर दी कि ये प्रोग्राम शुरू होने जा रहा है. वी आर गोइंग टू दिस प्रोग्राम फ्रॉम 19 से 30 सितंबर. कुछ लोग ऐसा होता है, कुछ प्रोग्राम जैसे नहीं, ये सिर्फ आपसे पूछ रहे हैं जो फंड, जिस बंदे ने फंडिंग लेनी है, ये आपसे पूछेंगे कि आपने कब से प्रमोशन शुरू किया. जैसे अगर आपका फाइनल होगा तो आपका जो MOU होगा, अब देखना पड़ेगा कि आपके पॉलिटेक्निक के प्रिंसिपल के साथ होगा या आपके डायरेक्टरेट के साथ होगा. फाइनेंशियल पावर्स किस, हाँ मैं ये जैसे पहले तो मुझे उस एजेंसी के साथ जो मुझे फंड करेगा, हाँ उसके साथ तो लाइसेंस पहले करना. हाँ, वो लाइसेंस कैसे शुरू होगा? हाँ हो गया, हाँ ठीक है, इस तरह में आप भी प्रोग्राम कर. हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. हाँ, वो कैसे होना है आपका स्टेप है, ये वो कैसे होना है. जब आप 31 जनवरी तक उनको एक एप्लीकेशन रिक्वेस्ट भेजेंगे प्रपोजल्स की, ये जो फॉर्मेट्स है ऊपर यहाँ पे पड़े हुए हैं, जब आप उन फॉर्मेट्स के बेस पे अप्लाई करेंगे EDI को, तो EDI आपको ये मीटिंग्स के बाद आपको एक लेटर भेजेगा बैक अगर प्रोग्राम सैंक्शन हुए, जितने भी प्रोग्राम हुए कि वी आर हैप्पी टू सैंक्शन यू 2 EACs, 1 FDP और 3 EACs और 5 EACs यू हैव अप्लाइड फॉर। उसके साथ वो मेमोरेंडम ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग भेजेगा, वो उनकी तरफ से आपको पहले कहेगा कि आप साइन करके भेजो, इन विटनेस की तरफ से आप साइन करके उसको वापस भेजोगे। उसके साथ वो 2-3 डॉक्यूमेंट्स और होते हैं जिसमें वो ऑलरेडी आपसे पूछ लेते हैं कि आपने वेन्यू कहाँ पे रखा, प्रमोशनल एक्टिविटी कब शुरू करेंगे, आपका कितने नंबर, एक्सपेक्टेड नंबर ऑफ पार्टिसिपेंट क्या होगा। फिर आप जब वापस भेजेंगे फिर वहां से वो आपको सेकंड टाइम अपनी तरफ से स्टैम्प्ड MOU की कॉपी स्टैंपिंग करके प्लस विद अ फर्स्ट इंस्टॉलमेंट रिलीज ऑफ 70%। जो भी आपके प्रोग्राम्स हैं, अगर 20,000 है तो 20,000 इंटू 3 प्रोग्राम हुए तो 60,000 का 70% आपको आ जाएगा। तो वो विद ऑनलाइन ट्रांजैक्शन और चेक DD, तो वो आपको मनी आता है। उसके बाद फिर ये आपका चलता रहेगा। तो उसके लिए सजेस्टिव ये होता है कि जब आप प्रोग्राम अप्लाई करें तो उसकी डेट्स आप फॉल में रखें, क्योंकि आप जनवरी में अप्लाई करेंगे इट मीन अप्रैल मई तक का आपको क्लियर नहीं होगा। हम कर देते हैं क्या, जब तक हमें फंडिंग नहीं आती हम नेटर के फंड में से पैसा यूज कर लेते हैं, बाद में पैसा आया हमने उसको डिपॉजिट कर दिया इंस्टीट्यूट अकाउंट में। बट इन योर केस इफ यू आर इन अ प्राइवेट बॉडी और इफ यू फील सो कि आपको खुद से पैसा नहीं मिल सकता, आपकी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन नहीं देगी, तो आप क्या करेंगे, डेट्स को जैसे अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर, दिसंबर, जनवरी, फरवरी अगले फाइनेंशियल ईयर से पहले पहले, बट इस फाइनेंशियल ईयर मार्च अप्रैल में ना रखें, ताकि आपके पास मार्जिन हो कि जब उनका कम्युनिकेशन आएगा फाइनल, देन ओनली यू विल कंडक्ट अ प्रोग्राम। That is the thing. That one thing you have to take care. But this time हमें भी फंडिंग बहुत जल्दी आ गया था ऑनलाइन मोड में, तो दिस टाइम EDI ने भी अपने आप को प्रोएक्टिव किया कि so that the delivery of program doesn't suffer, so they have released it well in time before the commencement of program to us also. I hope I answered